Hello everyone, welcome back to this new video. And on this video we're going to start building this RC truck. And here we go. This is the truck that we're building, this Glove Liner 114 scale radio control tractor truck. Alright, so let's open the instructions and let's start building this truck. So in this page you see this is the tools that you'll be needing, and some other things like the battery. All these things you buy them separately, so you can read that on your own. I'm not gonna go through them by detail because I do not want to make this video too long. So let's go to the next page, and right here also a reminder, you need to buy your own control, your receiver, and also right here your servers. So on the first step, which is this one, step number one, before you get to this step, you have to already have bought your servers. It's 2 servers, and I already bought mine. This is the one that is going to control the steering. So this is the one that I choose. It's a little bit more stronger than most servers. And let me get it out. See, there you see. All right. Okay. So this is for the steering, and then for the let me put it right there. Okay. So then for the next one, this is going to be for the transmission. This is the one that I decided to go for. There's also some parts right here. Let me show you. You get these parts too. So, but I'll I'll follow the instructions, and if I need them, I'll use them. If not, I'll just use what the instructions are telling me to use. Okay. Here it is. So this is the server for the transmission. All right. So let me put this back. So these 2 servers, you have to buy them before you start building the kit. This is not included in the tractor kit. So this, you buy it separately. All right. Okay. So then we got our chassis here. Okay. Now the servers are going to be mounted here on the front of the chassis. So you get your chassis ready, right? I'm gonna leave him here on the side. Okay, and then now let me you're gonna need, in the box there's gonna be this part, this part that you're going to have to cut out some pieces. And to give you a another idea, where in the instruction it tells you about this part, I'll go to the back. Let's go to the back. It's the diagram that shows you. Let me show you. Okay, it's right here. Okay, see, one of the nice things about the instruction is that, okay, let me try to get a clear view. Okay, so it includes these diagrams of the parts, the big parts too. And in case you cannot find the parts, go to the back you have to go to the back of the book, where there's more parts that they give you a diagram. And so here's the diagram for this part. See, it's right here. And on what I like about it is that is more detailed. See, this is part E. The whole thing, it's part E. And the thing is that right here, it would have been nice if they made it more visible. So it's hard to see because it's black. The letter, it says part E. So in case you cannot find it, you have to go to the back of the book, and that's where they have these other diagram parts, and it makes it much easy for you to see. Okay, part E, and then it tells you part E number 2, part E number 1, and so on. It tells you more of a detail, so you can find it and know which one to cut out. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you this is also because in the first step, in the first step, you see you need your server. Okay, you're gonna get your server. All right, and then it says right here part E5 dash comma 13. So that's where you have to find it, which one it is. So so they're here. E stands for the part, the diagram. This is the whole part E section. So okay, let's see. All right, next we get the this part. This is the part E number 5 comma 13. Now why does it say 5 comma 13? Well, it's because, see, it gives you right here two choices. Now this is if you see right here, this is for the server that is not Tamiya. So it says E5. So use this part that you're gonna cut out. You cut it out, and if it's not, if you're not using a Tamiya server, then you use part E number 5. But if you do have a Tamiya server, then you go with the part E 13. So those are the two options. So that's why it tells you right here. Okay, this part connects to the server. You have a choice: E5, which it means not a Tamiya brand, and then go with E13 if you have a Tamiya server. Okay, so now let's find the part. Okay, so I got this this part E section, and then I have to go to the back, and then it's really hard to see on camera, and even it's actually hard to see because it's printed here, the numbers, but it's really hard to see. So that's why we got to go back to the back of the book, so you can see the diagram again. So I'm using E5 because I do not have a Tamiya server. So we go here, E5 part E, and then 5, we try to match it up with this. All right, so E5 part E, E5 is this one, so it's going to be the bottom one, is this guy. All right, let me double check. Yep, so this is the guy. So this is the one I'm cutting. So now here's where you bring your pliers. Okay, so let's cut this guy. Make sure when you cut it, you don't want to, let me try to get a good zoom. When you cut it, you don't cut it like this. You try to cut it where it's flush, because you don't want to damage the part. So be careful when you cut it. Okay, and then here you can just try to bend it, get it loose, and it's just gonna snap. Give it a little bit of turn, or you can just cut it. So now we have taking the part out. So this is E5. right, now we have to go back to this one. Okay, server E5, and then this is going to go with this. So just like the diagram, it tells you what position it gets connected there. Now when you connect it there, you have to be really careful because right here you do not want to strip it, because it's hard to see on the camera, but there's some grooves, some lines where this one goes and gets connected. So when you put it in, you gotta be really careful to line up the lines with the other lines on your server, so that way it goes in nice and you know, the right way. You don't want to just jam it in there because you do not want to damage the threads here. So just be careful. So now you do this you continue doing the same thing. I'm gonna continue finding part E1, and then this part E11, E2, and everything is going to be on this one. So this is the part that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna pause this video, and I'm going to cut the other parts. All right, I cut the pieces, and here it is. I'm gonna put them in the order that it says. All right, so we have this one, then we have this part, okay, and then we have this one, okay, and then we also cut this this part, this tiny one, which is going to go, it's right here is E2 right here. So now all these parts, just like the diagram shows, we're going to connect them, and we're also going to find the screw. So here's where it comes really handy to get this the pliers, this nice pliers. All right, so let me see. All right, let me move this out of the way a little bit. Oh, I moved it, but no problem. Okay. All right, so right here is telling us to get the right here BB3 or BC7. Okay, so where is that? So if you see on this side, we're going to get the this parts. Okay, we need to find this part. So let me see. Okay, so let's get let's get this screw. This is going to join all the parts together, and it says BB3. That's what it says. Now you see right here it says BC7. Well, that's because remember, it all depends on what kind of server you have. So it's telling you use screw BC7 if you have if you're using a Tamiya server, BC7. But since I don't have Tamiya server, I'll be using this screw, which is BB3. All right, so right here, BB3, that's the one I'm gonna use. And then here, right here, this is my screw, BB3, and it says just get one. So I go to my box right here, and I try to find the screw, okay, which is, I think, this one. See, that's why it's easy for to have a plastic tray. And then what's nice about this is that the drawing on the drawing, the picture of the screw, it actually is the same actual size of the screw. So that's really good because it gives you a better better look at what part you actually need. So this is BB3. So then this part is the one that goes here. All right, so let me line them up, all the parts right there. And here I have one there, right there. Okay, there you go. Okay, so all I have to do is put this together like the diagram shows me right here, and I'll be done with this section. So we're still on part 1, right? We haven't finished part 1, so we'll go step by step. So this is just the beginning of part 1. All right, so I'll put this together and I'll show you how it looks. Oh, and just before I forget, now before you put them on, here's where you get your X-Acto knife. You get your X-Acto knife, and I'm going to be trimming. Let me try to good clear view. I'll be trimming these parts, the extra parts, the ones that they're sticking out. I'll be cutting those off. I'll do it with the other parts too, because you want to make them nice and smooth without those things sticking out, because you don't want it to be to get stuck somewhere in the building process. Okay, so here it is. This is my X-Acto knives. So I'll do that, and then I'll pause the video, put them back together, and then I'll show you how at the end the part looks all put together. Just be careful using this because it's very sharp. Okay, I put it together, and this is how it's going to look. Let me try to get a good zoom. This is how it looks. Now, one of the things that I just learned and found out right now, because this is my first time I'm building this kit, is that, see, the screw that tells me this B3, this screw, right, that supposedly joins everything together. I said earlier that if your server is not a Tamiya, then to use this screw B3. But actually it's not right, because I did try to put it and it didn't fit. It didn't go all the way. So what happened is that you're supposed to use your screw. Let me take it out. You're supposed to use the original screw that comes with the server. So, oh, let me see. I dropped a piece. Let me get it. Okay, I found the piece. This is the piece that I dropped. It's like a little plastic washer. Okay, so it goes inside there. And so let me show you what happens when you put this screw. This is the one that the instruction is telling me. But that screw is for if you have this server that is called Sanwa ACOMS. If you're using this server, then that's when you use this screw. But see, the screw does not go all the way, and it doesn't hold all the pieces securely. So I didn't want to keep screwing it in, because I didn't want to strip it. So I tried the original screw that came with the server. So let me put this back, the washer. Okay, so this is the original screw, and this one, I noticed that it works perfectly. It screws in all the way. Don't over tighten it, and just there, and there you go, nice and flush, holding everything together. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and find this screw with this little ball and then the nut. So let me go to, let me see, hold on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this nut and this screw with the ball joint. And here, let's go back to number 1, B, A1. So we go to the this section right here, and here's where I'm going to find it. All right, so let me pause the video, and I'm going to go ahead and locate this one into this nut. All right, I got the little nut right here, is this one. And like I said, you can match it to the drawing right there. And you know, actually I got the wrong one. Let me put it back. All right, I got the wrong one, but now here it is. Okay, sorry about the shaking of the video, but here's the right one. So is this one, and you want to match it to the drawing, and it's the right size right there. Okay, so now I get this guy, which is BD6. Now I don't see it here, but right here in the box, I imagine it's D. B stands for ball, like a ball joint, and then the D6, I think, is the side of the size of the screw. So let me find that one. All right, so here's the screw right there. This one goes here, and then here's the other nut that is going to hold it. Okay, so now I bring the server, and right here's where the screw is going to go in. All right, so for that I'll have to manually move the server like this, so that way I can put the part right there. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll put pause on the video, and I'll show you how it turned out. All right, you know what? I made a mistake. I got the wrong part. Okay, because see, now the nut right there, it does not grab the screw with the bolt. It doesn't grab it because it's too short. I actually grabbed the wrong one. Let me show you here. See, let me get the other one. Okay, the right one is this one. This is the right one, and see, the one that I got was this one. It's much shorter. There you go. So I'm gonna put this back. Both of them I got them from the section, the bag D right here. So I'll put it back, and you know what, let me put this this other screw, which I got it from let me get a clear view. This is a B3, so I'll put this back on the B compartment. Okay, so these are the two parts now. Okay, let me pause the video and I put it back. All right, so I got this screw inside the hole of this part. Now let me show you, get a good zoom. Okay, let's see, right there. Okay, so right here, if you notice, okay, it's just I hand tighten it. But now to make it more secure, here's where what you need to do. You pull it. See, if you see right there, when you pull it back, that helps you hold the nut in place. So now with the pliers or any other tool that is easy for you, you have to screw it in, not too tight, but tight enough, and that's how you're gonna get the whole piece secure. So this is how you lock it. You pull it back and now you tighten it. So let me do that and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so here's the part already. The screw and everything is tight. Now let me show you. There's a special tool that is included with the kit. This tool it was inside this bag. So in the box in the truck kit, this is included. Right here's the glue. So you get this part, this tool out of the bag, and this is you just select the right there, that's the right size, and then that's how you make it tight. Like I said, not too tight, but tight enough that you know that it's tight, because you don't want to damage this plastic. And so that's how the finished server looks with the adapters. And now we're done with part one. Step number one, the server, or this, we're done with this part. So that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next video where we're going to continue with this part, the other server, and we'll try to make it clear, I'll try to make it simple. And write your comments if you want me to do it differently. Maybe in case I'm not explaining it too much, maybe I'm talking too much. You let me know in your comments. So thank you again for watching this video, and see you on the next one.